Hi Libra, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. We're going to do a read for the month of April 2021. It's a general read. If you are looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or my description box. So what we're going to do is do a read. It's going to start with you. It's going to be what the universe wants you to know, all right? And we're going to start with you, pull some cards on you, and then we'll jump into the main spread that gets a little bit deeper into your strengths, where you're at right now, what's crossing you, kind of the best way forward, and what you need to focus on and that type of thing. So we're going to start there. So let's go ahead and get going here and see what is happening. Let's go ahead and see how you're going to work your light in the month of April, okay? Now, keep in mind that we do have a full moon in Scorpio that is taking place, all right? And that is on the 26th and 27th, all right? So when you keep that in mind, for those of you in relationships that, that do not have a good solid foundation and are just kind of wishy-washy, that's not going to work for work anymore, okay? So it's kind of sifting and sorting through that too. So there you have it, guys. So pay attention to that new moon. It's called the flower moon. With the flax flowers that are coming out during that particular time, those little tiny little pink ones, very cute, very beautiful too. All right, so with that being said, let's take a look. We'll pull 3 cards and see what's happening for you here. All right, so what is going on for April? What does Libra need to know most about April 2021? All right, let's pull 3 cards, and what do we have here? Nice. Oh, very, very beautiful. So here we go. What we've got here is the first card is called the Great Gathering. Okay, and this is about everything kind of coming together. This is about getting around your tribe, Libra. Okay, those that you have a soul connection with is what's coming through. All right, it is about getting around your soul tribe. And know that things are coming together. You're being called to connect with others that are at a soul level with you, okay? And it's big because this is saying that it's about gathering in groups. Perhaps you work with others that have the same soul calling, within their lives as well. But this is saying is that it's becoming a part of a group that you can support. Or it could be just your own personal mission as well. But it's a great gathering. And even just being here upon our tribe here, is a big part of that as well. So this counts towards this, all right? It's about sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen, okay? And what is real to you and also what is true to you, okay? But this is really beautiful. It's like a coming together for the greater good. And you want the room to be around those that are like you, that your tribe is like you, and just like you're longing and searching for your soul tribe, they are longing and searching for you too. Okay, and it's about creating that web of life over the planet. All right, and that's what's coming into play. Beautiful. Now the next card that I get is boundaries, and this is about creating healthy boundaries. Who got this card as well? Scorpio got this card too, okay? You might want to check out your moon rising and your Venus signs too, okay? But this is saying is that, everyone's kind of vying for your attention that you kind of see here. And this is saying, okay, stop, all right? This is about, protecting your energy and making sure that before you say a yes or a no, that you really mean it, okay? Don't say yes when you mean no, and don't say no when you mean yes, because then it just gets it gets resentful, right? You get resentful. And usually it comes into play if you find yourself saying yes and yes and yes all the time, and not wanting to do something and being maybe resentful later. What is it that you ask yourself the question, what is it that you need from them? Okay, and because you already have it within you, and that's what this is talking about. So what is it that you need from them? So that's a good question to ask, okay? But that's what's coming into play in terms of boundaries. It's about establishing better boundaries so others know how to communicate with you better, right? It brings a lot more clarity in communications. It's very, very helpful, and people know where they stand with you and what moves beyond that, okay, and what they can't do. So that's what's coming through. Now, the next card that I get, this is interesting. This is called Akasha, and this is about that you're being divinely guided. You probably heard of like the Akasha records and that type of thing. Well, this is coming into play for you in this month of April, and this is talking about that the Akasha exists in the 5th dimension, okay? And this is a little bit different, and this is about, all your soul contracts, your your gifts and your history all reside in the lessons and everything are all in your Akasha records, right? You can access this type of information, either in like it kind of goes the past, present, and future. You can access that, at any time. And this is saying that right now you've got free will. But this is saying there are soul contracts and agreements that were made before you incarnated, and it could be that perhaps that it's a company that you chose to work for. It's a relationship that you happen to be in, right? And maybe it's a person that you agreed to mentor or to help. But whatever the case may be, this is saying is that you're divinely guided, and what is divinely guided is not going to pass by you. And so that's a good reminder for that. All right. So this is saying is that this is about that you've got you're ready to download any information from your soul's records right now, and that's in your highest good and for the highest good of all right now. Okay. So this is interesting. It's your history, right? And it wants you to pay attention because you could be getting messages coming through, and again, things are have a reason, in terms of what it is you're doing, a job that you're at, a person that you meet, a relationship that you're in, or that you're guided to be in. It's coming into place. This is interesting, Libra. Let's go ahead and take a look at clarifying this. So the great gathering, advancing with your soul tribe, coming together, getting those intuitive hits when you want to be around people with like-minded souls. What do we get here? Yeah, write it down. This is about the universe has received your orders. So if you're looking to maybe be involved with those that are a little bit more of your soul tribe, the universe has heard it and it wants to bring it into physical form. And remember that your soul tribe is looking for you as much as you're looking for that. Okay, so that's what's coming through for that. Your boundaries. What's the wellness cards have to say in terms of your boundaries? Establishing better boundaries. What's going to help you with that? Let's see. Love where you are. Okay, appreciate the current circumstances that you're in right now in order to evaluate this is going to be very key. Ask yourself why you want what it is that you want. So why are healthy boundaries important for you? Okay, and see the beauty in all of it is what this is talking about. So love where you are. Okay, and that's key. All right, it's important to do that. Right, we're always focused on the past or the future. It's time to focus on loving where you are at right now, right, and the growth that you're achieving at this time, and the opportunity you have to create these healthy boundaries. And for the Akasha records, you're being divinely guided towards people, places, and things. It's because of your Akasha records. Let's take a look a little what wants to come out. Ultimate love. For other, this could be about sending out love and light. As you change your inside, you're changing your outer, right? And this is interesting. It's kind of like your Akasha records mirror what's happened on the worldly plane right now. So this is really beautiful. So forgiving yourself and others, you're releasing the past and you're sending love and light. And you've learned through this time, and these lessons that you're learning are all a part of your soul's journey, right? And this wants you to embrace it. So how interesting, okay? Very interesting. Let's take a look let's jump into the main spread of where you're at. We're going to go a little bit more deeper in terms of, what it is that you want, what your strengths are, what you need, how you need to move forward, what you need to focus on, all that good stuff. So let's start with where you're at, Libra, okay? Ooh, this came out. What flipped? Where you're at. 5 of Cups. Interesting. I noticed there was a card here that doesn't belong. Here it is. Okay, let me put that aside. Belongs to a different deck. We'll put that through. So the 5 of Cups. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. Now, this is interesting. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to pull one more. Oh, okay. Completion. All right, so we get the 5 of Cups and we get the World card. So there's been some sort of completion that has come out of something that has maybe been some sort of loss for yourself. And it's really looking at something at a different perspective. You can't lose when you haven't played your whole hand out yet, okay? Very, very true, okay? If you've got 5 Cups and you've got 3 that didn't work out, well, guess what? You still got 2 left, okay? And this is saying that's 2 for you to use wisely, and they're connected by light. So this is key. The cups are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. So it could be that you felt in some sort of defeat, or perhaps you've got some sort of loss. But this is saying is that you haven't lost yet. Don't call it quits before the race, before you've got miles and miles to go on the race, right? So don't cut yourself short when you've got opportunities at hand, especially in the emotional realm, okay? This might have to do with love for some of you. And it could be that you're at a distance from someone, but this is saying there's been a completion of this. So I like seeing that, in terms of the situation, because that's what it's telling me, that it's all, there's been some sort of completion here that's been important. It's come full circle, okay? So hopefully it's that, okay? What is it that you had to surrender to? Let's just take a look at what this is. I'm going to pull 2 cards. One here. Okay, could have to do about a relationship, guys, too, as well, especially with the emotions, and maybe that you feared intimacy and that type of thing, and maybe that because when I clarify the cups, is that something was cut out. Okay, could have been doing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a fellow air sign. Something was cut out, and disappointed it, but it could be that you had a fear of intimacy, you or that other person. Okay, and what I feel about this, since it's focused on you, I'm going to talk about you here. This is about being ready to let love in. Okay, begin to release the patterns that are keeping you from bringing beautiful love, Libra, into your life. Okay, you deserve it. You really deserve it. And I don't know if in the past that maybe that you keep cutting it out, maybe perhaps sabotaging your own self in that. But what this is talking about is that that fear of intimacy. Just take one baby step at a time. Okay, take one baby step at a time, because you deserve love. Okay. I want you to remember that. So something was cut out. Either you cut someone out or someone cut you out. All right. But it was you weren't ready to let love in. Okay. And so that's the current situation. Now you might be revisiting this right now, but I think that you could be perhaps cutting out. Something was complete. Maybe this type of thinking is complete. It's reached its full circle. So we're done with that. So this fear of intimacy, it's cutting that out. Okay, I do want to pull one more card. Let's just pull from the pink deck here and just take a look real quick on where you're at right now. What do we get? Messages. You could be having phone texts or messages, phone conversations with someone that you are interested in. I didn't expect this to go to love, but again, it could be, opening up your inner self and being open to love, right? There could be some conversations that are going through that initiate love right now. So some of you might be smack in the middle of that, all right? Note your comments below, and definitely smash that like button if I vibe with you, and subscribe, guys, okay? So helps my channel. But let's take a look at what your potential and opportunity is. What is that? What do we have here? Ooh, okay, so your opportunity. Oh, nice, guys. So here it is. This is about making some sort of decision, okay? And moving towards love, right? Not focusing on the conflict, the defeat. This has to do with almost like the past, I feel. This is 5 of Swords. Yeah, conflict, defeat, confusion of the past. Again, could have been dealing with another air sign, but this could be self-sabotage as well. But you're actually coming to a point where you're having to make a decision, even though things are hidden, as it pertains to love. And then I get the Lover's card, which is Gemini energy. You might have that in your chart. And if you do, this is an opportunity for love. You're cutting out, you're making a decision, and you're cutting out the conflict and deceit that maybe clouded a relationship or situation in the past, okay? That is the potential for you to be able to move forward. The challenge is to do that, but the potential is there. What can help you with this challenge, okay? What can help you in this challenge to do that, okay? What do we have here? Surrender to your fear, okay? Let go of fear, okay? Get rid of those stories that your fearful self is telling yourself, okay? And that's what this is talking about. So I want you to focus on solutions, right? Focus on what it is that you want, not what you don't want, right? And the only way to master a new way to be, before you can master a new way to be, you must learn to think a new way, to learn a new way to think, okay? And that's what this is telling me, that it's about thinking something differently, right? And keeping your focus on that, right? Focus on the solutions and celebrate every single baby step forward, okay? That's what this is talking about. So surrender your fear. It's going to be okay. And this is saying is that the potential for love is here for you. It's gorgeous. It's a 6 card, and sixes are about growth, right? So you've achieved some sort of growth here within the situation. So this is nice. Let's take a look at what it is that you need to focus on. What is it that you need to focus on, Libra? What is that for you? What do you need to focus on? Let's take a look. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So we got the inevitable tower that's coming into play here. And this is about letting things fall as they may. Okay. So let it fall because it allows you to focus on progress and discovery, right? And allows you to lay a solid foundation now. Okay. So that had to fall because we needed to get you off track, off the fear track and onto the progress track. Okay. That's what we're moving you towards. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, okay? And then we move into the 9 of Pentacles, which is being in deep gratitude, luxury. She's achieved wealth. Now it's kind of like, okay, now I want love, all right? Now what else? You know, I've already achieved my balance here. I'm thankful and appreciative for all the hard work I put into something, and I'm grateful for where I am. Now I want more love in my life, okay? And she's abundant, very abundant. I mean, really, the universe blesses her with animals around her, a lot of that green in the heart chakra. You know, she's beautiful. And really, quite frankly, I feel that it's not about, you know, the gender. It's really about how, you know, just the energy in itself, but it's coming to fruition. It's kind of like you're looking about now what it is that you want. There's something missing. And I think it's actually love, quite frankly. So what is this that you need to focus on? Right now is being grateful and in gratitude that you're at where you're at, and that you're grateful that this actually happened, because had it not, you wouldn't be in this position that you're in right now. Yeah. And you're spending some time alone. Maybe that you have, maybe what now is that you have been ignoring person, place, or thing on purpose. So what you're doing right now is that you've got some sort of spiritual bond with someone, person, place, or thing. Okay, there's some sort of bond. There's a string of faith as it pertains to someone here is what I feel here. And you might know someone that already fits this bill already. For those of you that aren't hooked up, this is basically saying is that right now you're taking the time to go in to rid of any sort of betraying one's self and focusing on your bond with source, right? And that's kind of what you need to focus on in terms of moving forward, and to focus on that paradigm shift. You are integrating a new way of being now, okay? The old is the old. You've learned from those past mistakes, and now you are focusing on moving forward with this paradigm shift in your world, right? This is nice because this is progress, okay? This is nice. You've grown, you've progressed beyond the cycle, and now it's change, and new experiences are going to be coming into play. Let's take a look at what your strengths are. What is your strength for the month of April 2021 for Libra? What's most important for Libra in April 2021 for whatever's brought you to my channel here? Let's take a look at what that is. What do we have here? 9 of Wands, continuing to persevere. Nice. And then I got the Knight of Pentacles, moving forward, but slowly, okay? So this could be is that you're going to continue to persevere on what it is that you want. Now it's slow moving, but it is solid as a rock, okay? The knights are about motion. It's just the slowest moving knight in the deck, all right? But this is saying you're going to continue to persevere even if you have to go slow. It doesn't matter. Speed does not matter. What matters is that you get to where it is that you want to go, your way, your time, okay? So you're continuing to persevere, and you're not letting anyone rush you, okay? And that's what I think is the beauty of it. And it's really, really beautiful. That's your strength right now. So keep that in mind, Libra. That's going to be your strength. We get the Hierophant, which has you changing. You're questioning your belief, your tradition. Maybe you're getting education from someone, or getting advice or some sort of feedback from someone in the spiritual realm, or someone that you look towards that can assist you, or this could be the fact that you're going through some sort of change. It's a 5 card. There's been some sort of conflict in a belief or tradition that you perhaps in the past have had. So there's change, right? And that's what this is. It's all about change, that paradigm shift, right? So you're going through that change, and it looks like your strength is about reaching out and getting the advice that you need in terms of helping you there, okay? Anything else that that wants to come out for Libra. What's most important for Libra in terms of their strength, in terms of the situation right now? What do we have? Yeah, because you've had some sort of confusion, right? There's been some sort of confusion. Maybe if you should go this way, if you should go that way, it's a little bit unclear. So you're getting advice, okay? Let's take a look at your near future, okay? This may help out. What's in your near future that's happening? In your future, what do we have? Four of Wands, okay? This is happy home, harmony, even marriage, okay? So for some of you, this could be, you might be changing homes, you might be creating a solid home for yourself, you might be moving, maybe you want to move in with someone. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, that fire energy. Whatever it is, it creates a lot of harmony at home. So there's a lot of harmony that's taking place in the near future there. What else? Seven of Pentacles, this is about having faith that all the work that you put in is going to harvest and pay off. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So yeah, I think it really has you focusing on home, beautifying home, creating abundance at home. Anything else? There's going to be a judgment at home, okay? So there could be some sort of judgment, again, that's resurrected, some sort of resurrection. A judgment is going to be made. Now, this could be to change homes. This could be in terms of marriage. This could be in terms of making some sort of decision. Whatever it is, it either resurrects something, but it changes something. Tell me a little bit more about the Judgment card. Anything more about the Judgment card? King of Swords. I feel this is you. I feel this is you, that you're kind of taking charge, being, of intellect, clear thinking, authority over, this is all being in the head, right? But there is going to be a judgment that's made in the head as it relates to home and building a home. Maybe you're going to buy a home. Maybe you want to. Maybe you want to move, okay? Note your comments below, guys. Definitely smash that like button if I vibe with you too, okay? All right, and subscribe. Let's take a look at, anything more in the near future that wants to come out. Celebrations, good times, and get-togethers. So you could be establishing a time to get together with someone and having some good times as well. Let's take a look at best way to move forward. What is your best way to move forward? What does that look like for the month of April 2021? What is the best way to move forward? Justice and strength. Two major arcanas, okay, that's coming out here. So you got Leo energy, all right? And you got justice, your own energy, Libra. You're showing up in your own reading. This is about balancing everything. So your best way forward is to balance things out and then move forward in strength. This is the kind of having control over the beast within you, okay? So for some of you that are letting go of the fear, some of you are getting rid of the fear of intimacy, some of you are focusing on surrendering fear. This is about letting that go. You are so strong. You are so strong. And I will tell you, Libra, you're balanced. You can move anything. And this is saying that this is an opportunity for you to step into that power, right? Step into the power and carry that Leo energy with you, and know that you have more control than you actually are giving yourself credit for, okay? So your best way forward is to keep things balanced, right? And harness that energy. They're going through a change. The strength is an 8 card, so it's going through some sort of change that's taking place here. Yeah, then I got the Fool card, 3 major arcanas, brand new beginning, okay? So your best way forward is to balance things out. You're on a whole fool's journey, but you're protected along the way, okay? What you need to know. What is it that you need to know? Let's take a look at what that is. What you need to know. Page of Cups. Okay, this is about being flexible and adaptable, okay? This is an opportunity. You could get a message from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. And this is saying is that there could be a message coming through that is maybe tug of war. And this is about adapting and being flexible. The Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This is fire energy. So you got air, fire, and earth, okay? And the pages are about messages. So it could be a message of love, but there's some tug of war involved within that. Maybe you both are kind of going back and forth. It could be a contract and a job. It could be a relationship. Maybe it has to do with being flexible and adaptable within the situation, right? So that's what you need to know, to be flexible and adaptable amidst any sort of tug of war. And that's what I see coming through here. Yeah, you're clearing up any sort of bad vibes. That's going to be key, okay? So make sure that those are clear. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. What are your hopes and fears? Let's take a look at what that is. Hopes and fears. What do we have for Libra? Hopes and fears. Queen of Cups. Nice. Your hope is that you have an opportunity to get together with the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy after heartbreak. You want to move forward. This is about communication, perhaps, to that person. That blue is the throat chakra, but this is maybe you're involved with a fellow air sign. Perhaps there's been some sort of conflict, maybe emotional, defeat involved within that. That's the Three of Swords. So you've got air, energy, and water. Tell me a little bit more about the Three of Swords. What is that? Hangman. It has you upside down. You feel bound. You feel kind of tied to this emotional destruction and heartbreak. Okay, this could be from the past. This could be from a past person. Hangman energy. You're not free. You're kind of tied up. This would be free. Okay, so you're kind of tied up in that emotions there. Okay, anything else? Eight of Pentacles, you're focusing on change and putting everything into work of making the change. So making the change into what it is that you want to invest in to move forward. Eights are changes, so it's whatever you're putting into work to maybe get you balanced a little bit more. Anything more in terms of this heartbreak that needs to come out here? What is that? That's your fear. Yeah, right now I think what you're doing is you're really taking care of yourself to get to keep you spoiled. And then I think you really want to offer some love, there's a love offer that's coming through here. There's an opening a new door to romance. You're letting go of something previously to move into something new. And I think you might be going to someone that is a water sign or got water in their chart. Because you've got, and in the just before that, you're kind of taking care of yourself and then, moving forward in that direction. What's your overall outcome? What's your overall outcome? You still have free will, but what's your overall outcome? Nice. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pull the tarot as well and see what we get as well. Take a look. What do we have? Overall outcome. Four of Swords. Empress energy. Wow. Okay, so here's what we got. So we've got the Four of Swords, Empress energy, and then we've got the Seven of Swords. So this is about getting the rest and reprieve that you need before you move towards this Empress energy of someone that you've got your eye on, the birthing of something new, and ending the deceit in this, ending the deceit. This is about being transformed. She attracts beauty, okay? Wherever she goes, right? And it is all about, she's a birthing of something new. It's a birthing of a new creation. If you don't have anyone in your life, you're getting the rest, you're birthing something new and a new way of living in life, a new way of being, and you're getting rid of the deception. I do feel that for those of you that are scenes are involved with someone, this is about not seeing eye to eye on things, right? And this is about there's a lot of chemistry and a lot of passion, and this is about apologizing and having forgiveness. So it is about again clearing that out. There's a huge connection here, but it is about making amends of the past. So it's not, there's got to be some apology and forgiveness in terms of making amends. And because there's been battles in the past of not seeing eye to eye, and and the sparks are right in the middle, right? So it's available to you, to be able to move forward here. What's going to help you most of all on this from the soul trees? So yeah, you've got to clear that out, and this is a good time to do it right now too. What do we get? Grace. So this is about being graceful in the process. It could be family that may be standing in the way of this. And it could be, I get grace, family, and comparison, okay? So here we've got grace right here, right? That this is focused on being graceful in this process. Family might have something to do with this, a relationship or situation. Maybe there's a family involved in this, and then I get comparison. So not comparing apples, apples to oranges here. You can't compare one relationship to another. They're completely different, okay? So this is saying is that no comparison. Don't compare yourself to others, as well. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person that you see in the mirror, and how you can better yourself from the previous day, But that's what I see that's coming through here, and definitely giving yourself some self-love, okay? So guys, I hope this resonates with you. Note your comments below. Let me know how it resonates. Send you lots of love and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.